Female Monday. Let me go quickly to Justin, a first time caller out of Florida. Justin, welcome to the show. You're on the air.
Hi, Jesse. How are you doing?
All is well.
I had a spiritual question that I wrote down for you. Is it wrong of me
Come
to
back.
avoid church, want my kids to go and be saved?
Repeat that.
My spiritual question, Jesse, is it wrong of me to avoid church, but want my kids to go and be saved?
What does it mean to go to church and be saved?
Well, from my understanding, from what I grew up, and I could be wrong, to go to church and be saved would be not only going like every Sunday and giving thanks to God and, being amongst the like-minded folks that are also, serving, but being baptized and just overall trying to get into the kingdom of heaven.
Did that work for you?
Because I'm a sinner, and I stopped going to church because I didn't want to disappoint God and live in hypocrisy.
And so it didn't work for you when you were trying it, right?
Yes, but I could honestly say, too, at the same time, in my younger years, because I've been avoiding church for so long, that I really didn't take church or God seriously until I had my kid, and now it's like I've been going, and every now and again, and it's like I feel good when I go, but I look at it for my daughter. It's like I want her to be better off than I am.
How old is your daughter?
She's 6 months, and
so you only have one child?
at the moment,
And
we've
so,
got another one coming on the way.
so why are you thinking about church for your children now they're so young? I mean, your child's so young.
Well, I was about that young too, and I was introduced into the church. My family grew up in a Pentecostal church, and I figured, if that was the traditional way of upbringing kids into church, why break tradition?
I got you. And so you say you go to church sometimes now,
Yeah, sometimes now.
and is it helping you now?
It does. Like, it makes me feel good, and I have a different outlook on life than, as you would like to say, the hell that you live in. And it's really given me a different outlook on life as a whole since I've been going back and finding out that the people that also do come to church are kind of like-minded and also sinners of themselves.
And so have you forgiven your mother?
Yes.
You told her?
I told her I forgave her.
And what did she say?
That she's thankful, but still to this day she likes to apologize for how she raised me, but I tell her, you just did the best you could with what you knew while you were 20 when you had me.
And did you forgive your father for not protecting you from her?
No.
And why not?
He really wasn't around in the beginning. Now I would say me and him have a better relationship, but as far as like 100%, I forgave you or whatnot, I could say like I moved on from it. It doesn't bother me, but like to say like, oh, like all is forgiven and done, it's kind of hard to wrap my mind around, to be honest with you.
It's hard to wrap your mind around forgiving your father?
Just on that end.
I'm sorry?
I mean, if I'm wrong, I'd like you to tell me like how wrong I am, because I also can admit, sometimes my thinking is very wrong and sometimes ignorant.
How will you love God if you don't love your earthly father?
That's a good question. I have not thought about that. Oof. Little bomb you hit me with there. Gee, that's a great question, and I'm kind of stumped. You got me, Jesse.
And so, what does that say to you now?
Not that it's pointless, but that I got to do better. I'm gonna have to call my father after I'm done with you and forgive him.
Because you're never gonna get to the Father unless you go through the Son. And your father represents the Son of God. He may have been a weak one, or he may have been lost, but he's still the Son of God. And if you don't love the Son, you're never going to love the Father.
Understood.
And so, as far as your kid, you don't even need to be thinking about your kids going to church. You just need to work on you, and you will become the light for your family, and your kids will become whatever you are. And so don't think about church. Your kid's just a little baby. They don't need church right now. They just need you to be right, to be of love.
Understood, Jesse. Sorry, I don't mean to be all emotional on the phone.
No, that's fine. I understand it. I understand it. So forget about the church for your kids. You just work on you. Forgive your father, do the silent prayer, stay present with God, and he will work through you and your kids will be fine.
Yes, sir.
You are the church for your children.
I never knew that.
Yeah.
Can you tell me what that means?
Your body is the temple of God, and inside of that body, that house, is where God dwells. God is there, Christ is there, and the teacher is there, the Holy Spirit. And as long as you live from there, your kids will be fine and you will be fine. Church is set up to fellowship and edify one another, but most churches don't know how to do that. They just sing and dance and read the Bible and then hoop and holler and go home, and they're still the same. But
I agree.
yeah, so that's just a waste of time and a building of the ego. But your body is where God is, and you'll be fine if you live from there.
Understood. I've been watching you for a little bit, and I absolutely love the morals and the knowledge you teach and drop. And me as a young man, being able to witness, you giving this truth out to people and for free at that, is amazing. And, I'm glad I had the opportunity to call you and have that question answered.
Yeah, don't worry about the church for them. Are you doing the silent prayer?
I'm going to join the silent prayer later, yes.
Yeah, start doing that and stay with it so you can stay present instead of living in your head about the past or the future. That's where Satan dwells. Satan dwells in an illusion of the past or the future. God dwells in right now. He's always right here, right now, now. He's always now. And so you want to practice keeping your mind with now so that God can guide you.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much, Jesse, for your time.
You're welcome.
I'm going to continue to watch your show. Stay blessed and keep teaching these people the amazing knowledge you have.
I will. And thank you. And you stay with it. Let me know how it goes.
Will do, sir.
Amazing.